All right, good evening, everyone. So glad to have you for our Foxtrot class. This is, if you can believe it, this is week number 3 already, and we are going to review everything that we have done thus far in the first 2 weeks of our Foxtrot class, and then add one more good step tonight. So we're looking forward to adding that in. So let's do our usual warm-up. So I'm going to put on a piece of music and get our bodies moving just a little bit before we actually start dancing. Glad to have you. So glad to have you. Again, if you want to leave comments, you can do that either on the Facebook page, or I've found that it's a little bit easier to leave comments on the YouTube channel. I tend to see those comments just a little bit easier, but it's up to you, whichever works best for you. All right, here we go. Let's find some music to warm up to. All right, here we go. All right, let's just get your bodies moving. Side to side. Side to side. All right, just for fun, let's do some triple steps. Triple step, good. Triple step. Now back to back. Triple step, triple step. You run off with all my dough. Good. All right, back to single side to side. Side, side. All right, let's do our Foxtrot timing. Slow, slow, quick, quick. Nice job. Slow, slow, quick, quick. Again, side, side, quick, quick. Again, side, side, quick, quick. Good. Now, let's do the box rhythm. Box rhythm. Slow, quick, quick, slow, quick, quick, slow, quick, quick, slow, quick, quick. Nice job. Let's do that again. Slow, quick, quick, slow, quick, quick, slow, quick, quick, slow, quick, quick. Nice job. All right, and I always like to do this before we start dancing. Let's do some squats to get our muscles activated. So a good 10 squats in a row. Good job. 5 more. Good job. 3 more. Good. 1 more. Well done. Here we go. Let's dance to the end of the song. Triples. Good, back to sways. Good, let those arms swing. All right, well done. Good, nice little warm-up. Way to get our bodies moving a little bit. Okay, so this is our all levels Foxtrot class. So that means that if you are relatively new to Foxtrot, you should be able to keep up with this class. If you've got a little bit of experience, we'll definitely be covering some technical details that I think you might find useful as you continue to get back into your dancing, whether that's with somebody, whether that's with on your private lessons, or whether that's just by yourself in your house. So whatever sort of situation you find yourself in, hopefully there's going to be some valuable information in this class that you can find. And then I'm going to add a little bit more of an advanced pattern tonight that I think should be a lot of fun. But first thing we want to do is go through the steps that we have done thus far. So we actually covered some of those rhythms here in our little warm-up. The first thing that we did was our basic foxtrot. Pretty straightforward, right? Our basic foxtrot is 2 walks and a side together. So if you're the leader, you're going to start with your left foot. You're going to go walk, walk, and then just side together. Pretty straightforward. Let's do that again. Walk, walk, and side together. Remember, the important thing with Foxtrot is that this is designed to be a conversation dance. So this is not supposed to be super advanced as far as lots of up and down. There is a little bit of a lilting action in Foxtrot, which you hear people talk a lot about. I haven't gotten super into detail with that, but if you do want to add a little bit of up and down to it, you can do a little bit of up on the quick, quick. So you would go slow, slow, and quick, quick. Again, it's not massive, but it does give you a little bit of a variation, a little bit of dynamic to your movement. Let's do that one more time. Slow, slow, and quick, quick. All right? Now, followers, you just have the natural opposite of that. So you want to feel like you start backwards with your right foot, and you're going to go slow, slow, and quick, quick. Again, slow, slow, and quick, quick. I had one of my teachers tell me that you want to imagine when you do that little lilting action, like you're just walking over a little stream in the forest, right? You're walking along the path and you're just hopping over that stream over to the side. So it shouldn't be a big jump, just a slight little lift. Here we go. Let's do that again for the followers. Go ahead and put yourself in a dance string if you want to. Remember, followers, right arm up, left arm on your leader's right arm. Here we go. And slow, slow, and quick, quick. Slow, slow, and quick, quick. Last comment on the basic step. As you are practicing this and you finish one basic action, you don't want to pause and wait for the music to kind of kick in again. You just want to keep going. What that means is that if I'm actually paying attention to the music would go 1, 2, 3, 4. That's what it's going to be doing repeatedly. It takes me 6 total beats to do one basic foxtrot. So my second basic starts on the 3rd beat of the second measure. Now, don't worry, you don't have to be a musical expert to understand what I just said there. The main thing is don't stop after you finish your basic. So if I count this with beats, I would say, as the leader, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it essentially takes me 2 full basics to get back to a 1 again. Again, don't stress, don't try and understand all that. Just understand that you're starting immediately following the completion of your previous step into the next basic. All right? All right. And now the second basic that we did is a basic in what we call box rhythm. All right? Now, box rhythm is pretty familiar because if you've ever done a box step, you've probably done box rhythm. The most common box rhythm that most ballroom dancers are used to is the rumba. And rumba rhythm, at least from most studios teaching, rumba rhythm is slow, quick, quick, slow, quick, quick. And so Foxtrot, being a very versatile dance, borrowed that timing, and we can actually use that slow, quick, quick timing in our basic Foxtrot as well. This is a particularly good step if you don't have a lot of space in which to dance, which I don't know about you, but my living room is not big enough to do a whole bunch of regular traveling basics, so a box step is actually a great step to use. So box rhythm for the leader looks like this. Slow, quick, quick, slow, quick, quick. That's one basic box. Let's do that again for the leaders. Slow, quick, quick, slow, quick, quick. Again, slow, quick, quick, slow, and quick, quick. And if you saw, I did that little bit of lilting action every time I would go to a quick, quick. Now, box rhythm can feel familiar to the waltz, which has a lot more rise and fall in it. But just because we're doing a box step doesn't mean you start defaulting to full 100% waltz technique. There is still that lilting action. It is not as significant as what we use in the waltz. Let's do the box rhythm for the followers. Here we go. Followers, start backwards on your right feet. And slow, quick, quick, slow, quick, slow, quick, slow, quick. Now, one of the most common questions I get is how, as the follower, do I know that the leader is going to take me from a basic rhythm to a box rhythm, or from a box rhythm to a basic rhythm? The biggest thing there is don't stress about it. If you have a good connection through your frame and the leader strongly moves, now I say strongly with some degree of trepidation, meaning be assertive leaders, don't be yanking and pulling your partner around when you want to take them into it. So I'm going to go between those two patterns a couple of times so you can see me transition. Essentially, I'm going to do one regular basic and then one box, and then back to the basic again. All right, so it'll look like this. I'll go slow, slow, quick, quick, slow, right away, quick, quick, slow, quick, quick, back to my basic, slow, quick, quick, back to the box, quick, quick, slow, quick, quick. So followers, for you, if you are already just moving backwards, the box step should feel pretty natural, right? So if I'm doing my basic, slow, slow, I feel comfortable. The first step feels like my regular basic, but then my leader takes me to the side, quick, quick, slow, quick, quick. I do my first step now. Instead of feeling pulled to the side, I feel him continue to lead me backwards for a second slow, and I know I'm back to my basic. I feel him pull me to the right, oh, I'm back to my box step, quick, quick. So if the leader, again, is assertive and clear about what they want to do, the follower shouldn't have any difficulty picking up what the leader's asking them to do, which requires leaders, you to actually be knowledgeable about what you're about to do. So don't let the box step be a surprise to you as well. Know that you're about to do it, which means that sometimes you need to plan ahead a little bit. Okay, so that is the first two steps that we learned on week number 1. The second step that we did is called a promenade, all right? Promenade, very, very common step. This is going to be the foundation for the pattern that we're going to do tonight. Promenade essentially requires both partners to go the same direction. So as the leader, I do my basic, slow, slow. I do a promenade. I look to my left, my nose and my toes turn that direction. You'll notice my whole body does not rotate, however. My body stays with my partner. Now I do my 2 steps, slow, slow, and face my partner on the quick, quick. All right? So let me just talk about that really quickly. If you imagine that your spine is like a stick, all right? The stick with no leaves on it, it's just a single stick. If you imagine that your legs, your hips, your rib cage, and your shoulders and head are little marshmallows, like we're going camping. You can turn each of those marshmallows, right? When we turn to promenade, we only turn the head marshmallow and the foot marshmallow. The hips and rib cage pretty much stay where they are. They're going to turn a little bit, but not much, all right? So let's watch that again. So I go slow, slow, quick, quick. I turn the head, I turn the feet. My upper body and my hips are still towards my partner. 2 steps in promenade, slow, slow, and face my partner. All right? So that's what we call a promenade. Let's do that as the follower. Okay, followers, here you go. Slow, slow, quick, quick. You see your partner turn their head. You can feel it in their frame. So you turn your nose and toes. You keep your rib cage and your hips towards your partner, and you do your 2 walks. Slow, slow, and side together. All right, let's do that again as the follower. Here we go. And basic, slow, slow, quick, quick, and slow, slow, quick, quick. Now, I did talk a little bit last week about how the leader communicates to the follower that they want to turn to promenade, besides just turning their head and turning their feet. So the hand leaders, the right hand, which is on the follower's back, I kind of imagine is like the flipper in a pinball machine, right? So that flipper hits the ball up and down. I feel like from my wrist, that communicates a lot to my follower. So when my hand is on my follower's back and I want to turn to promenade, I'll show it to you from this angle, and it's a little different. I go slow, slow, I turn to promenade, I look, and I turn my wrist slightly. That turning of the wrist slightly gives my follower the impression of a slight angle change. So now our bodies are both going the same direction. I turn my hand back to facing me, and now that closes up our promenade position. Does that kind of make sense? So that's the information that leaders you need to have to actually communicate what you're doing. All right, great job. So let's go ahead and do the follow-up step to this is a promenade with an underarm turn. All right, was that our next step? I think it was. Yeah, promenade with an underarm turn. All right, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to do the promenade again. You're going to do a basic. Slow, slow, promenade. So I look that direction. I'm going to do my 2 steps. Slow, slow. I'm going to do a second promenade, leaders, but this time I'm going to raise my hand. As I do my hand up, I'm going to do a second promenade. Slow, slow, and face my partner. All right? Let's do that again. I'm not sure if I fell out of camera. Here we go. I do my basic as the leader. Slow, slow, promenade. Slow, slow, face my partner. I'm going to raise my hand. I do a second promenade, and then I meet my partner at the end of their turn. So leaders, for you, this is pretty straightforward. 2 promenades in a row. Raise your hand on the second one. You just do 2 promenades, and your partner comes back to you. So let's talk about what the follower does. They certainly have the more interesting part here. All right, so we do a basic. We do slow, slow, promenade. I go slow, slow, face my partner. My partner raises their hand. I have 2 steps to get around. So I have to turn during the slows. So I go slow, slow, and side together. Now, if you were paying close attention, we talked about this last week. I did 2 things to help myself in this turn. 1, I looked in the direction of the turn, and 2, I put my left hand on my shoulder. Let's do that again, followers. And slow, slow, promenade. Slow, slow, hand goes up. Slow, slow, side together. All right? So that's the promenade with an underarm turn. Okay, great job. So let's try those steps, because that was our week 1 steps. Let's try those steps to music, shall we? I think you guys can handle that. Here we go. So we're going to do a basic, a box basic, a promenade, and a promenade with an underarm turn. All right? Leaders first. 5, 6, 7, 8, slow, slow. Box step, slow. Quick, slow. Basic, slow, slow. Promenade, slow. Yeah, nice job. Let's do that one more time. Leaders first. And slow, slow. 1 basic. Promenade. Yeah, great job. Let's do the followers part. Followers part. Promenade. Nice. One more time, followers. Promenade. Here comes the turn. Great job. All right, well done. Okay, so I know I have a few people watching on both Facebook and on YouTube. If you have any questions, this is a great time to drop them in. So we just kind of danced through everything from week 1. So feel free to drop your questions. If everything's going great, then I'll just assume I won't see anything. But again, I want to be open to questions if you have any. Okay, when we went to week number 2, we started making things a little bit fancier. We started building on what we worked on week 1. The first thing that we did is we took our box rhythm and we did a promenade in box rhythm. All right, now a promenade in box rhythm is what is known as a twinkle. Again, if you've got any bit of ballroom experience, you know a twinkle is also a pattern that is very common in the waltz. So this is a very similar pattern to what we've done in wall. So here's what a twinkle looks like. We're going to start with a regular box step because, again, it's in box rhythm. I'm going to go slow, quick, quick, slow, quick, quick. Now I'm going to do half of a box, slow. And on the quick, quick, I'm going to turn my nose and my toes, again, rib cage and hips towards my partner. I'm going to go with my right leg. This is the weird part about this step. Right leg, and then face my partner on the side together. Now, why do I use my right leg, you ask? Because I'm in box rhythm. Because I'm in box rhythm, I don't always start with the left foot. All right? So as the leader, if I'm doing a box up, I do left side together, right side together. So when I do my twinkle, left side together, it's the right leg's turn to go, right and side together. All right? So otherwise, it's exactly the same as the promenade in the turning of the head and the feet, the rotation of the body and the hips towards my partner, and us both moving the same direction. So let's do that step again as the leader. Ready? And slow, quick, quick, slow, quick, quick, slow, quick, quick, slow, quick, quick. All right? Let's do that as the follower. Followers again for you, just the natural opposite. You're going to go box step, slow, quick, quick, slow, quick, quick. Twinkle, slow, quick, quick. Left foot for you, slow, quick, quick. All right, one more time for the followers. Again, turn the nose and the toes, rib cage and hips, stay with your partner. And slow, quick, quick, slow, quick, quick. Here we go. Slow, quick, quick, slow, quick, quick. All right, so that is the twinkle. All right, I know we're moving kind of quickly, but I want to make sure we get through everything tonight. And then we added in what's called a sway step. Sway step, great pattern, really interesting. I think it's one of the more practical steps. It's great to use on a social dance floor when there's not a lot of space or you're just sort of waiting for somebody to get out of your way. I think a sway step is a great pattern to have. So what a sway step is in regular timing. So I'm going to do a regular basic step first. I'm going to go slow, slow, quick, quick. Now I'm going to imagine that there's somebody right in front of me, so I'm going to essentially kind of bide my time. So I'm going to now go side, side, and side together. All right? That's what we call a sway step. So again, when I move to the side, I feel like my body kind of tilts sideways away from the direction that I'm moving. Again, I kind of imagine it's like seaweed when there's a current under the water, right? The current goes and the seaweed is kind of being pulled back and forth. I kind of imagine that my body is a little bit like that way. Sway, sway, and side together. All right? Let's do that one more time as the leader in a nice, strong dance frame. Ready, and slow, slow. Here's the sway step. Sway, sway, and side together. All right? And you can do a couple of those in a row. That's actually pretty common to do a few in a row. All right, let's do this as the follow. Here we go. Ready, and slow, slow, side together. Sway, slow, slow, and side together. All right, here we go. Let's do that again. And slow, slow, quick, quick, slow, slow, quick, quick. All right, pretty straightforward. Let's do that step, but fancy it up a little bit, because the next step we did was a sway step with an underarm turn. All right, so here's what we're going to do. As the leaders, you're going to do a regular sway step once. Then on the second sway step, you're going to do an underarm turn. All right, so it's going to look like this. Slow, slow, quick, quick. Sway, sway, side together. Let's do that again. Sway, sway, raise the hand, quick, quick. So what's funky about this step for most people is how quickly that underarm turn is executed. We end up doing that underarm turn on the quick, quick rather than the slow, slow. So that can be a little weird for most people because we're used to doing the turns on the slows. In the sway step, I want to do it on the quicks. Now, just so you know, I've seen people do it on the slows. It's totally fine. It's not wrong. I just always enjoyed it on the quick because it's just a little sharper and a little bit more of a sort of stands out a little bit more because of how quick that turn is. So here we go. Leaders, and slow, slow, quick, quick. Sorry, I just did a promenade. Let's do that one more time. And slow, slow, quick, quick. Sway, sway, side together. Second sway step, sway, sway. Here's the turn, quick, quick. Now, I just screwed up. I made a little error because I accidentally wanted to promenade. Now, the question, I think this is actually worth asking, is what did I do that made my partner think it was a promenade rather than a sway step? Did you catch it? There was something that my body went into that made it promenade position versus sway step. So what I did to make it a promenade is I turned my head and turned my feet. And when I did that, my partner has the impression that I'm going into promenade position. If I keep my head and my body lined up and sway side to side, my partner isn't going to think we're going into promenade, just as an aside. Let's talk about the sway step with an underarm turn for the followers. Here we go. So we're going to start with the basic. I'm going to go slow, slow, quick, quick. Sway step number one. Sway, sway, side together. Here comes the turning sway. Sway, sway, turn, quick, quick. And then we carry on with whatever my partner wants me to do next. So that's a pretty quick turn, all right? Because it's so quick, the goal is not to travel. We talked a lot about this last week. Look into the turn, bring your left arm across, just like in the promenade with an underarm turn, but don't worry about traveling. This is really more of a turn in place, all right? Let's see. Yeah, I know, turning quick is a bear. Trust me, Marianne, everybody struggles with it. The most important thing, and I'm just talking about it, is not to let your base get too wide. If your base gets wide, then your body is not sure where it needs to end. So the tighter you can keep your base, the more successful you're going to feel in this turn. So when I go sideways, sway, sway, I do move a little bit to my right, but look where my left leg ends up. Quick, quick. I bring my left leg immediately together with my right leg. So taking the step to the right with my right leg gives me a little bit of momentum, which is always good, but then I need to stop that momentum, and that's when I close my feet. All right, so let's all try that again. Here we go. Let's start with the basic step, and slow, slow, quick, quick. Sway step. Sway, sway, side together. Sway step number two. Sway, sway, look to the right, quick, quick, woo. And you see, even there, I lost my balance a little bit. Now, I'll tell you what I did wrong, because I see this happen a lot to people, is that when you turn, if you let your weight drift back, you're going to lose your balance a little bit. So make sure that you're always turning over the balls of the feet. I'd love to say that I did that as a teaching experience, but I just screwed up. Let's try that again. Here we go. Basic step. And slow, slow, quick, quick. Sway step. Sway, sway, and side together. Sway. Here comes the turn, and step together. Again, balls of the feet, close the feet. You're going to feel much more under control. And yes, I did it too. All right, great job. So why don't we do the twinkle and the sway step and the sway step with an underarm turn. We'll do it all to music, all right? Here we go. And then we're going to add in our last step for the week. All right, here we go. Leaders, first I want to see a basic, followed by a twinkle. Then we're going to do a sway step and a sway step with an underarm turn. Here we go. 5, 6, 7, 8. Slow, slow. Twinkle, slow. Quick, quick, slow. Sway step, slow, slow. Sway step with a turn. One more time as the leader. One more time as the leader. Slow, slow. Twinkle. Sway step. All right, let's do that as the follower. Basic, twinkle, sway step with a turn. 5, 6, 7, 8. Twinkle. Sway step. With a turn. Great job. Let's do that again. 5, 6, 7, 8. Slow, slow. Twinkle. Sway step. Sway step with a turn. Great job, everybody. How'd it go? Did it work? All right, I'm very pleased. We're already getting through a lot tonight. All right, let's go ahead. We are ready for our final pattern of the month. Now, normally, just so you know, we would do the last week of the month as a full review of everything we did from the previous weeks, and we wouldn't add more patterns. But since we had Labor Day at the beginning of September, we only had 3 weeks for this class. So I decided that I would actually add an additional pattern here at the end of this month, rather than just reviewing everything. So I hope that's okay. Just as an FYI, next month we're going to be doing the tango. So that's going to be a lot of fun. Tango is going to be here in October. That seems an appropriately spooky, intense dance for the month of October. All right, let's do this last pattern. This is called a promenade twist turn. All right, one of my personal favorite steps in Foxtrot. So what we're going to utilize is we're going to utilize basic rhythm. We're going to use promenade position. All right. So as the leader, you're going to start with the basic. Slow, slow, quick, quick. We're going to go into promenade position. The first step in promenade is going to feel 100% normal, just like what we normally do. Then what's going to happen, leaders, you're going to take your second step across yourself. So instead of stepping to the right around your partner, you're actually going to step to the left. So you're going to cross your leg in front of yourself. It's a bit of a bizarre position. And then check this out. You are going to unwind. So you're going to put some pressure into both balls of the feet, and you're going to twist to the left. Okay? Now the cool thing is that as you're untwisting, right, you sort of twisted yourself up. As you're untwisting, your partner is walking around you. So your partner will then end up in front of you. It's like a 3/4 turn. It's quite a bit of rotation there. And then from here, all you're going to do is what we call a treble step, okay? Or a rock turn. So all you're going to do is you're going to take 1 step forward, 1 step back, and turn to the side together, all right? So that's called a promenade twist turn, all right? Let's do that again. Leaders, basic step. Slow, slow, promenade. Slow. Cross over yourself. Twist to the left. Rock forward. Step back. And turn on the side together. Oh yeah, this is a really fun step. One thing that might be a little bit of a challenge, and I already sense this, is that it might be a little tricky if you can't see me actually doing this with somebody. So just like normal, at the end of the class, I'm going to post the companion video for this week 3 class, so you can right away see me dancing this with Megan and actually have a chance to see both partners together. So just so you know, in case this doesn't 100% work, I'm going to post a video where you're going to be able to see it all kind of linked together. All right? So let's do it as the leader one more time before we get into the follower. I'm going to talk about the timing now for the leader. So here we go. Slow, slow, quick, quick, promenade. Slow, slow, quick, quick. And treble step or rock step, slow, slow, quick, quick. All right? Followers. Here's your part. All right? So we're going to go 1 basic. Slow, slow, quick, quick. We go to promenade position. Slow. As soon as my partner crosses in front of themselves, I'm going to feel a very strong pull to my right. That pull is going to make me go around my partner quick, quick. Now I'm going to do a quick little swivel and then do a rock, step, and side together. All right? So this is a bit of an odd bird of a pattern for a couple different reasons. First, this is not a position that most leaders find themselves in very much. So untwisting is a bit of a disconcerting thing, but I think you should get it pretty quickly. The weirdest part for the followers is that feeling of, as the leader untwists themselves, I'm going to feel a strong pull around them to the left. Okay, so let's do that as the follower again. Basic step. Slow, slow, promenade. Slow, slow. So now I feel a strong pull. I go. Quick, quick. Swivel. That little swivel now has me facing my partner. Now we do the rock turn. Slow, slow, and quick, quick. All right? So I'm not 100% sure where I might be losing you on this. So again, if you've got questions, throw that up on the message boards, because I definitely want to make sure that I'm super clear about how this pattern works. All right? Now, I've mentioned a couple of times that the follower, once they walk around the leader, has a quick little swivel. So let me tell you where that comes from. Leaders, when you finish untwisting yourself, you've just done your promenade step, you've crossed over, and you've twisted. At the very last second, you're going to turn 1/4 of a turn to your left and bring your partner in front of you. It's very important as you do that you not pull them off balance. All right? So once you've, again, untwisted yourself, then there's a little bit of an extra turn. That's where you lead your partner to face you, and then you're facing them when you do that little rock turn. All right? So followers, as you are walking around your leader, slow, slow, quick, quick. They're going to turn a little bit. You're on your left foot right now, followers. So all you're going to do is pivot on that left foot so that you're facing your partner. Then you simply rock, replace, and then go side together. All right? Why don't we see what that looks like to music? And then because we're almost finished, then I'll make sure to post that video so you can see what it looks like all together. All right, so here we go. Let's give this a try to music and see if we can all execute it. Here we go. All right, here we go. Leaders. 5, 6, 7, 8. Slow, slow, promenade. Slow cross, slow, quick, quick. Slow, slow, quick, quick. Woo! Happens quick, doesn't it? Let's try that again. 5, 6, 7, 8. Slow, slow, quick, quick. Slow, slow, quick, quick, and slow, slow, quick, quick. Let's try that as the follower. I see Marianne posted a question. Let me see if I can answer that easily. Oh, great question. What's the head position? So followers, you remain in promenade position the entire time. You'll see me do that here as I'm going around. I'm going to do the followers part. 5, 6, 7, 8. Slow, slow, quick, quick. Slow, slow, quick, quick, and slow, slow, quick, quick. So the way that I kind of imagine it is that as I'm going around my leader, as they're untwisting, my head is kind of in orbit, if you will, around that rotation. All right, let's try that again. 5, 6, 7, 8. Slow, slow, promenade. Slow, slow, quick, quick, and slow, slow, quick, quick. Yeah? What do you think about that? It's a fun little step, yeah? I think it's a great pattern to whip out socially. It's a little unexpected, and I think it looks really nice on the floor. All right, so I'm going to post a companion video here in just a second so you have a chance to kind of see everything. Well done. We actually whipped through those steps tonight. It's weird for me to only have one extra step to show you. But next month in Tango, suffice it to say, we're going to have plenty of content. We're going to be filling up each of these weeks. I hope you can join us. So don't forget, the classes next month are more or less the same as what we've done. I'm going to do my best to remember everything for next month. Mondays is my class. That's going to be tangos. Tuesday is going to be Argentine tango. So if you're unfamiliar with the difference between regular sort of American social tango and Argentine tango, I would encourage you actually to take both classes. The Tuesday class is going to be Tuesday nights at 7. And that's going to be Slava teaching Argentine tango. That's on Patreon. So you have to be a Patreon member to participate in that. Wednesdays is Ruslan's Ballroom Technique class. always instructive. That is on Zoom, so he actually has the opportunity to interact with you as you do that class. Thursday is going to be West Coast Swing from Alan. He always does a great job with the social dances, and that's one of my favorite social dances, so I know you'll really enjoy that. Friday, he has a rotating social dance class going on, so each week it changes, so that's obviously always worth watching. And then Saturday is Ava's intermediate and advanced Latin technique class, and she's going to be focusing on samba in October. So that's going to be great. All right. We've got some really fun announcements coming towards you. We're launching a really cool website. I don't want to tell you more than that. We'll certainly give you more details as we get closer to that. But just kind of keep your eyes peeled. Pay attention to our social media feeds, because that's obviously where we put a lot of information. Hang around here for just a second, because I'm going to post the videos, the companion videos for the last for today's class. Thank you, everybody. Have a wonderful week, and we'll see you next week for Tango. Don't go anywhere. All right, if you are on the YouTube channel, here is the companion video for you. Have fun with that, and thanks, everybody.